So we've got a bunch of numbers here. We're going to find the sum of those numbers. So down here in A16, we're going to find the sum of those numbers from B3 through B15. I'm zoomed in, so I have to hit this little 3 to get them more, but I'm looking for a function of sum. I want a sum function of B3 through B15. So make sure this formula up here says B3 through B15. Press enter. If it tries to autofill, just tell it no, we don't want it to autofill. Next, in B17, we're going to get an average of those same numbers. So again, back to the functions, average. Again, from B3 through B15. Again, make sure that says B3 through B15 and press enter. Minimum. Again, you could probably eyeball it and see what the minimum number is, but let's just make sure the computer's doing the work. So again, from B3 through B15. Maximum. Again, function max for maximum. B3 through B15. Yep, 9 was the biggest number. And count. Count up and see how many numbers we're actually adding together total. Count, and that was 13. The only thing I would recommend is change this so there's only 3 numbers behind the decimal. Up here at the top, this decrease decimal button, so you keep clicking it. See, the number didn't really change, we're just changing how many numbers behind the decimal are visible. So again, once you've got that, move on to the height tab. On the height tab, we're going to calculate how tall you are in inches. So let's say that you're 5 feet 2 inches. Let's see how tall you are in inches. So we're going to make a formula. So all formulas start with equals. So we need to take this number 5 for feet and times it by 12 because there's 12 inches in a foot. So we're going to do parentheses. Don't just type 5, but click that cell because that's where the 5 is. Times, remember that's shift 8 for the star. So A2 times 12 because there's 12 inches in a foot. Close the parentheses. Plus that number. So I should get an answer of 62. I did. Let's see if we did it correct. Let's say that you're 5'5". That's actually 65 inches. What if you're 6'2"? That's 74 inches. This works. So again, the formula was equals parentheses, whatever's in A2, times 12, because there's 12 inches in a foot, close the parentheses, plus however many inches you are. Great. Let's move on to formulas. A typical flight of stairs in a home typically has 15 to 16 steps, so it doesn't matter you decide 15 or 16. So the question is, how many steps would I walk up if I walked up 15 flights of stairs? I'm sorry, 5 flights of stairs. So I'm going to type 5 here. How many total steps would that be? That times that. So our type of formula equals A2. Again, shift 8 to make the star. C2. If I walked up a typical flight of stairs, of 5 sets of stairs, I would have gone up 75 steps. What if the flights of stairs were 16? Oh, look, see again, the formulas are automatically changed. The answers are changing. The formulas doesn't, but the answers change. If I bought 2 dozen eggs, how many eggs in total did I buy? I bought, because there's 12 eggs in a dozen, times however many dozen I bought. So if I bought 3 dozen, it changes to 36. 5 dozen, 60. Just make sure your formulas are visible. I will be checking your formulas and turn in when you're done. Good luck.